Rusty Quill presents.
Welcome to Ain't Slayed Nobody. This is an actual play podcast intended for adults and may contain material that some people find disturbing. Please see the episode notes for content warnings and listen with care. Hey y'all, this is Cup reminding you that we are on Patreon. We just completed our long-running World War II Cthulhu series, The Meat Trade with Scott Dorward, so that is all ready for you to binge. We're also doing early drops of all of our improv videos and our Cosmic Dark campaign with Graham Walmsley. That's amazing, so don't miss out. This is a great community and we'd love for you to join. Most of all, you're helping to support our show. You can sign up right now at patreon.com/ain'tslayed. That's patreon.com/ain'tslayed. Thank you.
When you think of skyrocketing brands like Aloe, Allbirds, or Skims, it's easy to credit their success to great products, sleek branding, and brilliant marketing. But here's the overlooked secret. The real magic lies in the engine behind the scenes, the business powering their business. For millions of brands, that engine is Shopify, making selling seamless for them and shopping effortless for us. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Aloe Yoga uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/retail, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/retail to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/retail.
It's Halloween, 1928, 2 years after the death of Harry Houdini. You've all gathered at the house of your friend Roberta Greeny for a costume party and a séance. The rest of the party is going on in Roberta's spacious Indian village manor, and you have gathered, the four of you, in the parlor. A candle is burning at the center of the table. You can see that there are news clippings, a pair of handcuffs, and a theater program laid out on the table. The four of you sit down around the table and look across at each other. This isn't the first time you've met, but this is your first time conducting a séance for the Detroit Society of Psychical Research. You take a moment to go around the table and introduce yourselves to one another.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. Of course, I'm Roberta. This is my home. This is my party. This is my séance. And I am so excited for us to bring here with us in this very room the spirit of Harry Houdini. Thank you for joining me.
Yes, and thank you, Roberta, for having us. As you all know, I'm David the Mystifier Wilcox, and I'm here for any assistance that Roberta might need in bringing the magic to life so that we can converge our spirits with Harry.
Peter kind of sits forward in his chair, a very slender man with one of those haircuts where he's clearly gone mostly bald, but a lot of hair is just like pasted over his high bald pate with a extremely adhesive pomade. I mean, yes, a new phenomena would be wonderful to behold. I got to admit, Mr. Wilcox, I might not be as credulous as you are, although I do believe that I perceive the sparkle of the showman in you as well as our deceased friend Harry. But hey, maybe tonight we're going to get to meet the man himself and experience the genuine article.
And genuine it will be. We are dedicated, just as Houdini himself was, to only the genuine article. Nothing fake, no tricks. It's very important. This is real. And Roberta kind of adjusts. She's got little devil horns on her head and her little a little red capelet. She's dressed as the devil for this party.
Ooh.
You hear someone take a drag of a cigarette at the end of the table. Yes, everything tonight will be all real. And a cloud of smoke finally dissipates to reveal a woman at the end of the table, ornate jewels, a headscarf wrapped around her hair, very of the time, heavy makeup around her eyes. Clearly has gotten into the mood of the séance. Good to see you all again. And for those who may not know me, you can just call me Mac. Only my mother calls me Rose.
So happy to have you here with us, Mac. Just everyone. I'm just very pleased.
Well, we certainly have a lot of sensitives and theatrical types here. This will be a fine evening, to be sure. Peter says, slipping a little pill case out of his pocket. His face is painted almost completely white with 2 black circles around his eyes. He's like child's skeleton costume. He pops it open, throws a little pill under his tongue, slips it back into his jacket. I was like, yeah, the important thing, of course, is to keep an open mind, but also some healthy skepticism. That would honor the memory of Mr. Houdini, surely, as not only was he a practitioner of the magical arts, but also given to shaming and debunking those who were...
charlatans.
Charlatans, mountebanks, and other practitioners of, dare I say, hokum.
Well, you don't need to worry about that here, of course. And David's like shuffling cards and he keeps pulling out the card that you thought of earlier, Peter, and it's always the wrong card. He's just shuffling it and like attempting again. Jack of diamonds.
Swing and a miss again, friend.
It's all part of the trick. And the reason I didn't physically describe him is because he's just so average. He's average height, average attractiveness. He has short, dark hair, and he thinks he's dressed as Dracula, but it's more like a generic vampire from everyone else's perspective.
Everyone notices that Roberta has set an envelope in front of her at the table, and it's clearly marked with the Society for Psychical Research insignia. Roberta, it's time to begin this séance. Can you lead the group in an attempt to contact Harry Houdini?
Yes. Now, everyone, please, your hands. We must form the circle. And I will also take my locket containing my mother's picture from around my neck and lay it on the table and invite everyone to put their hands together. Candles lit. Harry Houdini, on this, the 2nd year anniversary of your untimely death, we are here. We are waiting for you. Please, please, show yourself. All I want is to see the proof. To see the proof of the other side, and I know that if anyone can give that to us, it is you. Please, if you are here, show us a sign.
At this point, I'll have you make an occult roll.
Okie dokie. It's pretty good. I got 75 in occult, so let's see if I can roll good.
Oh, no.
No, I rolled a 91.
Oh. Huh. Well, you do have all that luck. The most luck
do.
You've ever had.
I have 75 points of luck. God, I want this so bad to work. You know what? Let's spend it all. Why not? I can't do math, so that's 75 to 91 is what, 16 points of luck? So I'll spend 16 points of luck to make that a regular success.
Nice. And Roberta actually did a fine job, but David came in at the end and he was like, "Are you there, Harry? It's me, David." And then it just like, the energy just snuffed out of the room.
David, shh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we all supposed to address the deceased?
If you would wish, if you have something you'd like to say, why not share it? Share it, Peter.
Very well. Yes, come to us, Mr. Houdini. Show us if you are as imposing a spiritual specimen as you were a physical specimen when you walked abroad, still alive in this vale of tears.
Peter, as you're trailing off, you hear that the handcuffs that are sitting on top of the table begin to rattle audibly.
One of you jostling the table?
No, all of our hands are above the table. That's why we're holding hands with each other, hovering just above the surface of the table.
You have found me. I sense I do not know you. Dark forces gather on both sides of the veil. Do you bear proof I can trust you?
Houdini? Is that you? Identify yourself?
No. You must identify yourselves.
I am Roberta Greenie. This is my home. Member of the psychical research.
Do you bear proof? The candle that's sitting atop the table gutters out and smoke begins to rise. You can see that the light is filtering in from outside, the street lamps.
All right. We can understand your frustration. There is no need to get snippy. Now, what sort of proof are you looking for? And while Mac is addressing the room, I would like to spot hidden under the table to see if there's any trickery under the table.
Oh, by all means, please.
Nice.
Oh! I just rolled a 1? Yeah, baby.
Bless digital dice.
Well, you find no trickery, but I don't know what Peter's up to.
Beautiful.
Max looking under the table. Roberta, you feel this electric sensation just running up and down your arm. The hair at the back of your neck is beginning to prickle. Mm-hmm. There's a presence in the room. It seems to be coming from the center of the table. And it repeats. Do you have proof?
Of course I have proof, and I open the envelope and hope that now is the appropriate moment that was referred to on the front. But this is the proof. What's inside? Is it a letter? Is it an item? What do I find in there?
It's a note.
For BSPR eyes only. Rosabelle Believe, Bess Houdini.
Ah, yes. Our favorite song. When you see Bess, please tell her I love her. And as he says this, you can see that the smoke that is floating above the candle that has been extinguished begins to form an ethereal shape, a glowing blue, and it is indeed the spirit form of Harry Houdini.
It's happening. It's finally happening. I am seen. It's Harry Houdini.
Holy Moses.
What's that? Roberta's kind of like trying to not like hyperventilate here. She cannot believe this is actually happening.
Holy Moses. Wilcox, tell me you're seeing this too.
Yes, Mr. Houdini, it's me. It's the Mystifier from the Hippodrome in Baltimore. Surely you remember David Wilcox. I was the opener.
Now's not the time to network, man. Good God.
Your skeletal friend is correct. My time here will be short. I feel stretched, thin. I do not understand the laws that govern reality, but I have seen things. Terrible futures on the other side. You must recover what I hid here for the sake of all of us. The details are dim. I was delirious in those final days, but I know you must recover it. I unknowingly brought unspeakable horrors back from beneath the Egyptian sands.
Here? You hid something here?
Yes.
Where?
Somewhere in the city.
Oh, in the city? Huh.
I fear you contact me too far from the source of my spiritual remnants. Our connection, it fades. Seek out the places I last visited in my corporeal form so that we may speak once again. Please hurry. I fear I have only this night to help you, and something dark stalks this city.
Well, I don't know what I'll tell my other party guests, but yes, of course we will do this.
And with that, the form fades and the candle flares again.
Missed opportunity.
Was that really him?
I think it was him. It worked.
That was the Mr. Houdini in the flesh.
Well, in the smoke.
A smoke flesh.
Yes.
I seen him on stage and at the pictures.
It looked just like him.
It was him. He's chosen us.
This is so perfect. Oh, I can't believe this is finally happening to me. You know, I have waited for years and years to finally see something real. And here it is.
Do you mind if I just take a look about the room?
Of course not, Mac.
Just looking for Egyptian sands or whatever it is he said to look for.
The fella traveled to Egypt, didn't he?
Yes, but he said it was somewhere in the city, so...
Various places somewhere in the city.
In Cairo.
Off to Cairo. I'll get the first Zeppelin out of here. No,
I'm sorry. I don't have the free time over the weekend to leave the city. If you said it was here, I believe it's here.
Well, take a gander at some of these, you got all these clippings here
yes.
to sort of, gather up the psychical energies. So surely there must be something here about his final days that might give us a clue as to the spots where he traversed when he still walked among the living, so to speak.
Do we all have a letter?
Yeah, did we all get a letter? Was that just for you?
No, it's just for me. It was just for me. I don't want to say that I'm more important than the rest of you, but...
How are you related to the deceased?
Oh, I'm not related to the deceased, but
you got a letter.
Well, I got a letter from the national branch of the Society for Psychical Research.
Right.
Because, you know, I'm probably going to be president.
Oh.
Of the society soon, so...
That's so exciting.
Yes.
Wow, to be a close personal friend with the doyen of the SPR, this will be a...
But we must achieve this. All right. So, yes, the last places Houdini visited. Perhaps something in these newspaper clippings, as Peter was suggesting. Maybe everyone take one and examine it.
Right.
Well, we could, of course, go to the theater.
Yes, the Garrick Theater. It's such a gem. I've always wanted to perform there. Maybe I could do a little show while we're, on the premises.
Probably not.
Careful, Wilcox. If Mr. Houdini perished inside a milk jug then I don't know what chance you're going to stand if you can't produce my card, which is the...
2 of spades.
Wrong again, Wilcox.
Getting closer, I can feel it.
You got 48 more chances.
Maybe you should just do another trick.
All right, let me take a gander here. Peter will snap up one of the little clippings. Oh, this is from his final moments. Says here in the headline, Houdini worse, doctors report. With a rising temperature further threatening Harry Houdini, the famous magician hovered close to death last night. Physicians who earlier in the day stated that they had not yet given up hope for his recovery issued a bulletin during the evening which indicated a rise in temperature but no other change. The bulletin follows. The patient's condition is little, if any, change from that of early in the day. The temperature and pulse continues at a high level and respiration is very rapid. The temperature is 105, pulse 136, and respiration 52. This would be a case where I might prescribe a soothing tonic to attempt to bring down the blood pressure. But I wasn't on the scene. Dr. C.S. Kennedy, Dr. John Taylor Watkins, Dr. Hewitt, Dr. Cohn, Houdini, who is famed for his stage, quote, magic, unquote, and his efforts in exposing fakers, is suffering from streptococcus peritonitis, which set in after an operation for appendicitis performed at Grace Hospital after he collapsed at his opening performance at the Garrick Theater last Sunday. Heavens, I suppose if that gives us a clue as to where he was in his final moments, you got, of course, the hospital and the theater itself.
Yes. Very, very good sleuthing, Peter.
And had I been his assistant, he never would have been punched, and his appendix ruptured everywhere. Disgusting. Inside his body, I'm sure.
Can we not talk about the details, especially in such gory detail?
Yes, heavens, Wilcox, there are ladies present.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be so visceral. 4 of clubs.
My apologies, sir. You're still quite off the mark.
Oh, we're about halfway through the deck.
Yeah, the chances of a successful effort grow with each attempt, so...
Well, I must say, as Max suggested, maybe just try a new trick. Don't you have one where the knot slides off the rope or something?
Well, I was hoping to ask Mr. Houdini how he did the mystical huntsman trick, but he wasn't here very long. Maybe he'll reappear when we go to the theater. He'll follow us through the city like a guardian angel.
Shall we go to the theater, the scene of the crime, as it were?
I think yes. If everyone's up for a little field trip, the rest of the guests here don't even need to know they're having a good time. They don't even know we slipped away to do this séance. So, yes, to Garrick Theater.
Whose car are we taking?
Oh, I'm happy to give you all a ride, although a couple people might have to perch on our running boards. I got a really fine, fresh new automobile.
And I have my bicycle. Built for one, though, unfortunately.
Then probably not that.
I can drive, but I'm not very skilled.
Roberta, would you like your car brought around by your driver?
Oh, there we go.
Yes, I will have my car brought around by my driver. And Peter, you seem in a perfectly reasonable state to be driving a vehicle.
He's kind of staring off into space and looks back at you like, huh? You notice his eyes are extremely dilated. No, my automobile isn't so much a roadster. My automobile is a boat. I could swing us out into the lake and tear up the lakeshore.
Perhaps we'll just have my driver drive us.
A capital idea. Swell, real swell.
All right.
Did that man just say that his automobile was also a boat?
Yes, Peter was apparently talking about his boat, but I don't think that's going to help us. My driver's name is Benny, and Benny, I'm sure, will be able to take us to the Garrick Theater.
Yes, Peter, it might be nice to have someone look after the getaway car.
Getaway?
You never know. We don't know where we're going to have to get away to or from.
And I don't think it's out of pocket to call a boat an automobile. Auto from the Greek self, mobile from the Greek moving. And much like the horseless carriage is an automobile, not being drawn by horses, as it were, my boat not being pushed by the wind.
All right, sure. Let's all go out front.
I'm sorry, I'm being pedantic. Let's go.
You hear a jaunty honk out front. Benny is standing at attention beside the car, opens the door for the group to enter.
Thank you, Benny.
Evening, ma'am.
We appreciate you.
This is a beautiful vehicle.
Oh, thank you.
It's so plush.
It was my father's.
It's a Packard.
Wow.
Peter steps into the car, catches himself, steps backwards, holds out his hand for Mac.
Oh.
May I help you into the car, ma'am? Thanks
so much. And gives you a little wink on the way in.
You can't see him flush because he's got white paint on his face. He just turns to Benny, gives him a wink, and is like, gee whiz, and plops into the back of the car with the rest of you.
You know, Peter.
This is awfully exciting. Sorry, David, please.
No, I was just recruiting. Peter, I have been looking for a silver-tongued assistant if you're looking for work.
Mr. Wilcox, I'm not very much not looking for work. I am a medical professional, sir. I scarcely have time for the work that I have, much less being the side man to a magical professional such as yourself.
Oh, my mistake. I thought you were more of a medical user than a...
Excuse me? He's opening up his little pill case again. He's like, huh?
No worries. 7 of Hearts?
Yes, I jest, of course. No, it is not. No, I am. I've never seen you around my parts. You never brought a script into the Parisi pharmacy, have you?
Me, no. I'm from Baltimore. I spend most of my time in the East.
Yes. Well, alas, a boating accident has given me a sort of a bum neck. Pains me quite frequently, so I have to dull the sensation with a steady regimen of opiates, which of course brings a lingering tiredness and lugubriousness over my constitution, which must be countervened by taking other stimulants. He pops the pill into his mouth.
Ma'am, if I might inquire where we're going this evening. I'm sorry, your friend back there seems to be going about 75,000 miles an hour, but we are still parked in front of your house. Where would you like to go?
Yeah, well, how many miles per hour does this roadster go, Buster? I'd love to see it tearing up the pavement.
All right, everyone. To the Garrick Theater, please.
Oh, wonderful. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Benny.
Doc, would David know anything about the Garrick Theater, just from being a stage magician? Is it still open?
You wouldn't know that.
Oh, okay.
They wouldn't let you into the Garrick.
Oh, that's fair. That's so fair. Yeah.
Shade.
Is the Garrick like an extremely high-class establishment?
I mean, Houdini performed there.
Yeah, certainly. Would Peter know if perhaps there's it being a holiday and all, would there be a performance there this evening, or would it be dark for the night?
It's tough to know. You actually haven't heard too much about the Garrick recently, in part because it's a stage theater. Most of the theaters in town are now motion picture theaters. Peter, you probably enjoy seeing films. They're a little bit more exciting. All the movement.
Yeah, wow, it stimulates the eye. I even saw a picture where Mr. Houdini himself wrapped himself up in chains and a straitjacket and jumped in a river. Of course, he was extracted. I did. And there he was, plain as life.
Benny pulls up in front of the
We live in a time of miracles, I tell you. Wow, here we are.
It's amazing.
Quite efficient.
You're in the middle of downtown. The Book Cadillac Hotel is just down the street, and you pull up in front of the Garrick Theater. It's dark.
Huh, well,
All right. Well, I guess we're breaking in.
Wow, I suppose so.
You heard, Houdini, there's something terrible happening? Unleashed or something? And if we don't do this, then I'll become a laughingstock of the society. If this isn't successful, so we must break in.
Roberta, you are doing a wonderful job and hosting a wonderful party. Dinner, a show, and now we're at an actual theater about to break in. This is the most exciting night of a séance I've ever attended.
Oh, really? You really mean that?
Same, Mrs. Greenie. Absolutely.
Okay.
And if I can pull the props together, Mac, perhaps we can show the other two the trick slicing a woman. I learned it from watching Harry himself.
Well, I wouldn't mind there being two of me.
Golly, gee Moses, who would? But Mr. Wilcox, if your dangerous stage illusions are as capable as your card tricks, then I don't trust you to slice a watermelon.
I'm more of a props magician. I think it will go smoothly. We'll have polished cabinet, flashing blades. You have to see it.
Mr. Wilcox, are you, as our beloved Houdini was, good at picking locks?
Say, now there's an idea. Do you think you could get us into the stage door?
Indeed, but one thing I learned is that first you try the door to see if it's locked.
Try. Go for it.
Are we up to a side door? Where did Benny leave us here?
Oh, Benny's sort of idling out front and wondering when the conversation is going to slow down enough for him to ask his question.
Okay.
Would you like me to park out front, madam, or pull into the alley? It looks as if it's closed.
I would like it if you pulled into the alley, please. Thank you, Benny. We don't want to draw too much attention.
It's all on the up and up, Benny. I'm a professional magician. You understand.
Yeah, Benny, if you see any coppers poking around who don't like people picking locks on stage doors and whatnot, give us 3 quick honks. What do you say?
Oh, I see. So I'm going to back it in.
That's a good idea, Benny. That's why I've hired you. I only have the best working for me.
Yeah, that's keen, kid. You just keep that noodle on straight, and we're all going to get out of here just fine. And Peter might even be craning out of the side of the car, looking down the dark alley to see if there is like a little stage door where you could, like a loading dock sort of situation.
You do see that there's a stage door. There's a lot of debris in the alleyway. It looks like the fire escape has been torn down. You can see that there's some trash that's stacked up alongside of the theater, and the windows up above, one of them looks broken.
Golly gee, who would have thought that Detroit would fall in such hard times? Lordy, let's try to back in and get in that door.
Yeah.
All right. We'll all leave the car. And David, please pick the lock.
Well, he tries the handle with a flourish that's completely unnecessary. Just not picking the lock, just trying the handle. Aha! It is
Locked.
It is locked. He's going to fumble around in his pockets and pull out his lockpick kit and attempt to pick the lock, if that's okay, Doc.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's get some dice going here. I think I'm pretty good at this.
I didn't say this before, but before we left the house, the locket with my mother's picture in it, I would have taken that back up off the table and put it back on. I just want to be very clear.
Yes.
That did happen, just in case. It's important later.
Great. I might even have those manacles.
Oh, yeah.
So I have failed. I rolled 62 over 50, and I'm wondering, can I push the roll by being more aggressive with my lockpicking? Maybe get out the big lockpick? I don't know.
the novelty size lockpick.
Yeah, exactly.
Please do.
Okay, I'm going to push this roll.
Get out the big guns.
Come on.
Oh, I have a hard success, 23.
Yeah.
Yay!
That's how you push a roll.
Attaboy, Wilcox.
What does that big lockpick look like?
It's a hammer. I'm just smashing the handle off the door.
Yeah, Dave just turns and is like, now it's time for the big lockpick. Just pulls out a hammer. Wham!
Now that's a good trick.
I told you I was more of a prop magician.
The door swings open into an empty theater.
Ta-da.
It's almost entirely dark. You can see a little bit of light coming from the front of the theater near the entrance. The seats have been removed. The stage is bare. You can see that there are curtains still hanging from either side of the stage. And then you can see that there's a hallway to your right that looks like it leads down a corridor. You can see that there are several doors. You notice a flicker coming from one of the doorways down that dark hallway.
Like someone might be in a room with a candle or a flashlight or something?
Exactly.
Is how it would look.
Okay. Shh. Say, I hear tell that sometimes these theatrical types leave a ghost light, as they call it, up on the stage. But to me, it looks rather like somebody's poking around where they shouldn't. Pot calling the kettle black, but maybe we can get the drop on them, see what's going on.
Never underestimate having a nice room and a roof over your head to sleep for the night. We shouldn't bother anyone in case they are, breathing.
It could be Houdini himself. He did say he would show himself to us again if we went to the places that he feels spiritually attached to.
That's true. He has been coming in full force.
Hold on one moment before anyone goes any further. And Roberta will go back to the car and say, Benny, we have a flashlight somewhere in this car, don't we?
Did she just leave?
Oh, ma'am, I don't know. We might need to try your luck.
Oh, no, but I spent so much of it. All right, let's see. I need to roll 59 or lower. And I rolled a 35.
You're rummaging around beneath the back seat. Benny's like...
Spare tire.
He's dragging on his cigarette, watching you kind of struggle around back there. You pull a flashlight out.
We do have one. Wonderful. All right, stay here. I'll turn it on, make sure it turns on.
You shine it directly in Benny's face.
Sorry, Benny. Okay.
Still works.
I take a deep breath, steel myself. You can do this, Roberta. It will all be worth it. And then I'll go back to the group.
Oh, look who came back.
Thank you for waiting. I just needed a flashlight. I'll shine it under my chin like I'm telling a ghost story.
Oh.
Oh, it's just me, silly. Happy Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
It was the horns. Are you the one wearing horns?
Yes, I'm dressed as the devil.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Peter, would you like to lead the way?
Sure. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Shall I take the light, or you want to do the honors?
I'll hold on to it.
All right.
I'm a little worried you'll drop it.
Here, Peter, take my hand before you get too far.
Very well, ma'am. Here you go. Right this way, and I'll kind of lead you across the threshold and into the theater.
Should we be sneaking? Maybe we don't want the light.
Listen, either we have the light or we don't, but one of the two, because I'm going to have to let my eyes adjust. We've got to stop waving it around.
Here's my pitch. Maybe let's turn it off. If this is someone like where they shouldn't, maybe we ought to be a little bit more stealthy. Let's creep up.
Yes, of course.
On the off chance that it isn't Harry Houdini, just to be safe.
I will turn it off, but we have it in case we need to be able to see. And I turn it off.
And yeah, I will try to stealthily creep towards the source of this light.
Yes, all stealth.
I'll follow behind.
Just being Peter, it's like 2 penalty die trying to be trying to be stealthy.
He is just vibrating.
Give me a stealth roll, Peter.
Yes, sir. Let's see what my stealth is. Okay, not so good. Let's see here. I'll be damned, I did it.
Wow.
I rolled a 15 under 20.
Oh boy.
And y'all can check rolls and confirm that that's a fact.
He's like a cat. Look at him.
He's so quiet.
He's suddenly just in the zone.
I really thought the vibrations would make a noise, but they seem to have canceled out all other sound coming from him.
Yeah, it's very cat-like. It's like that short burst of erratic movement, still. Short burst of erratic movement, still. And then like, off up to the...
Just dragging Mac along the perfectly.
Yeah.
Canon in my head, this part is played by Dick Van Dyke.
Yes.
Peter arrives at the door.
Holy cow. All right. So is it the kind of thing where it's like a glass window or like a transom where the light's coming through?
No, it's just open ever so slightly, and that's where the flicker is coming through. The door it's a solid wooden door that's just cracked a bit. And you can see that there is a star hanging on the door.
Ooh, So we've kind of gone backstage.
Yes.
Okay, so we're peering into one of the green rooms of the stars. And yes, I will kind of lean past the threshold of the door and attempt to peek inside to see the source of the light.
Peering into the room, it looks like an empty dressing room. The only thing that's really in the room itself is the dressing room table. There's a mirror, and you can see that the light is reflecting off of the mirror. There's a candle sitting atop the dressing room table. It looks like there's some sort of wooden dais, a platform of some type, and there's papers scattered all over it.
What do you make of that?
I scarcely know.
I want to go over to the wooden dais.
Yeah, we'll stroll in.
And Roberta and David, are you in tow?
Yes, definitely.
Yes, I think going for some of those papers just to see what's going on in here.
Roberta's kind of hanging back, but watching everything very intensely, but she's in the room with them.
Okay. The three of you approach the dressing room table, and your reflection is cast back, somewhat distorted by the light and the cracks in the mirror. This place has seen better days. You recognize some of the papers on this wooden platform. It's Harry Houdini's program, some newspaper clippings. The wooden platform looks to be made of, it's almost like a box lid. Stamped on it is property of Harry Houdini.
Matt goes right for the playbills.
What do you make of all that?
This belongs in a museum.
Roberta,
Yes.
give me a listen roll.
Ooh. I rolled a 33 under 65. I'm going to spend 1 luck point to make it a 32, so it's a hard success.
With a hard success, you hear footsteps coming down the corridor outside.
Someone's coming.
Do you think somebody else was doing their own séance here?
Or someone else lit the candle. Should we hide or should we scatter?
Oh, someone else would have had to lit the candle. I look around. Is there anywhere to hide in this room?
There are closets. They're open and bare.
Maybe we hide in the closet.
Is the lid on top of a box or is it just the lid?
It's just the lid. It looks like it was removed from some larger box.
I see. Okay.
Is the footsteps coming toward the room or just down the hallway?
Roberta can tell that they're coming towards the room, and that whatever is making those footsteps is quite large.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, something large is coming toward us. Quick, I think we should all hide in the closets.
All right, let's do it then.
Right behind you, nice and tight.
Yes.
Shimmy in.
Is there room for all four of us?
I'm tiny.
Of course there is, Peter. Now get in.
Oh, very well, ma'am. And he is now crushed against you. You feel his heart beating like...
Crammed in the closet, you hear the footsteps enter the room. You see the beam of a flashlight move back and forth. I know you vandals are in here. I saw what you did outside with those eggs. I could see your footsteps here on the floor. You better not be messing in my shrine. Come on out.
Do you think he really knows we're in here?
Well, he can see our footsteps. He also said he has a shrine. Why would he have a shrine?
Shine the flashlight in his eyes.
It's just right to Houdini. He's a fan and admirer, just like us.
Just like us. Well, should we go out there? Or should we stay hidden?
Well, I don't think we can stay hidden if we are not actually hidden, so maybe we should just buck up and say hello.
Oh, okay. All right.
David bursts out of the closet.
Oh, you were at the back of the closet. Goodness.
It pushes past all of us.
Out of the way.
We all spill out.
I am David the Magnificent. That's not even my name. I am David the Mystifier Wilcox. I was Houdini's assistant, and I admire the shrine you've built, my friend. Perhaps you could join us in our efforts to conduct a séance to raise the spirit of the great magician, Harry Houdini.
What? I've never heard of you.
I am David, the Mystifier Wilcox. Well, I travel mostly in Baltimore. Have you been to Philadelphia? Sometimes we do tour.
I can't say I have, but you do look like a stage magician, not a vandal.
Who are we looking at right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bewildered man. He's wearing a gray suit. He's got a newsboy cap on that's pulled low. He's quite large, and he introduces himself to you. I might have seen one of you before. My name's Fred Wellman. My friends call me Kid.
Fred. Hello.
We've definitely never met before. Nice to see you.
You have a familiar face.
Well, I am 20 and pretty, so...
So everyone looks like her, and she looks like everyone.
No objections here. I don't know, maybe I look familiar if you've ever crossed the threshold of Parisi Pharmacy?
Oh.
You ever come down and get one of our pills? Lineaments? Unguents? Soda pops? Seltzers?
You do have fine beverages, Mr. Parisi. You are the one. Hard to pick behind all that grease paint and skeletal.
Well, 'tis the season, as they say.
It's Halloween, you know. Hello, my name is Roberta Greeny, soon to be president of the Society for Psychical Research, and we are here to summon Harry Houdini himself. Can you help us? We saw him already today, and he told us to go to all the places he visited right before his death, because he hid things there, and we must get them to stop something horrible happening.
That's an interesting story. How did you get in here exactly? You didn't come in through the closet, I take it.
No, someone smashed the handle off the side door, so we simply showed ourselves inside.
Smashed the handle?
It must have been those vandals with the eggs.
Yes, it's Devil's Night. Vandals, you know. Duh.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing in Detroit, that's for sure.
Kids.
And you just wandered on in here.
Well, we were sort of, yes.
Well, it's like a second home to me. I'm a stage magician, I told you.
It's like she was saying, see, we're not here just to wander through an old theater. We're here summoned by Mr. Houdini himself. We had a sort of a shrine of our own of sorts, a little ritual space, you might say, where we had a manifestation of the man himself. Brother, I wouldn't believe it myself if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
You're saying that you saw Harry Houdini?
Yes.
Well, a piece of him.
Yes, that is sort of what we are all saying.
He is blue smoke.
He blew smoke, or he is...
No, he was blue smoke.
Yeah, I can see how that would be confusing. The English language is full of homophones, ain't it? hard to tell. Yeah, he did not blow, but rather was blue smoke and gave us summons to a mission.
Spoke at a full volume.
Yeah.
I can prove this to everyone. Everyone gather around. We have what we need right here. We have our papers. We have our candle. Everyone, hands.
Oh.
Another seance. Come on. Come on now, kid. Join us. You'll see. You'll see we aren't lying.
Get in here. Come on.
Oh, boy.
We're really good at this.
Clear your mind and keep it open. You're dealing with the soon-to-be president of the PSR.
That's right.
Or I'm sorry, SPR.
I'll take your word for it. Okay.
The Psychical Society of Research are our arch enemies.
Your hands are pretty sweaty, Mr. Parisi.
Yeah, I'm taking a salve for that.
It got pretty hot and heavy in the closet.
Yeah.
Everyone, calm. Clear your minds. Picture Houdini. Oh, Harry Houdini. We have done as you've asked. We have come to one of the locations just before your death, a place that surely holds your spirit, the Garrick Theater, where your untimely demise was initiated. Please, show yourself to us. Give us the next message, the next sign. Reveal yourself.
Give me an occult roll.
Come on. 35 under 75. That's
Nice.
a success.
Roberta is culty.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Everything is quiet and still, and then all of a sudden, Kid lets out a yelp. What I just feel? Shocks and prickles, and all of you feel like the sense of electric shocks moving up and down your arms. The hair on the back of your neck
That's him.
sticks up.
He's here. Hello, Harry.
You hear a voice. It's coming from the far side of the room. You can see the reflection of Harry Houdini looking back at you through the mirror. Friends, I know this room. I have been here before. What have you found?
Well, nothing. You didn't really tell us where to look or what it would be, so we've just found this here. Do you remember what you hid?
Kid looks at him. He's like, hello, Mr. Houdini. Pleased to meet you. You need to find an artifact.
An Egyptian one?
Yes. I recovered something from beneath the pyramids and brought it with me. It traveled with me always. I hid it, kept it safe. Then I made a grave error. You must find it.
Would you reckon it would be here on the premises, Mr. Houdini, sir?
It's possible. I always traveled with it. Wait. You're not alone.
What?
No, there's something dangerous. I must go. It has to be here. It's something that I carried with me. I traveled with all the time. You must look for it. But you must be fast. You must go.
You got a size we can kind of keep it a bit bigger than a bread box? What are we talking?
Box. Yes.
A box.
A box like with a lid. He puts his hands down on the dais. My gosh, it could have been in this crate.
His eyes go wide in acknowledgement, and then he disappears.
Harry, wait!
The magical rosebush trick when you have the empty pot. Fucking hell.
If I listen, can I hear when he said someone's here, something's coming, something's here? Do I hear the sounds of anyone else here with us?
Stop to listen, and you can see that Kid has already turned on his heel. He's flipped his flashlight back on and is going out in the hall. He's like, I'll check it out.
Be careful, Kid.
There's something in the storeroom you should check out. I think that might be a good spot. It's up the stairs. Be careful. It's a little bit rickety.
Okay, of course.
Oh, swell. Now there's an actual lead. Parisi might lift up the box lid. There was the improvised shrine altar. And is there anything about it that might give me a sense of what we're looking for? Like a faint impression of what its contents might have been?
The box lid itself, it's fairly large. It's about 3.5 by 3.5 feet. So
wow.
It's heavy, and you can see that beneath it, there's a lip. It's almost as if it stands up, and then the space behind it is empty, recessed. So you don't see anything in there, but it definitely looks like it was probably the end of a crate or a 3.5 foot box. You don't see any evidence of the rest of the box in this room.
It's quite the item to be traveling with.
I'll say. Not exactly something you slip in your breast pocket.
No. Well, should we go to the storeroom?
It's the only lead we got.
I'd say so. That kid is quite far ahead now.
Say, wait up. And I guess we'll hot-foot it after Kid.
So Kid has gone to the left. He's headed back towards the main body of the theater into the auditorium. The storeroom, you can see the stairs. There are some wooden stairs that lead up back behind the stage. And you can see Kid's flashlight bobbing into the auditorium. It looks like looking with your own flashlight that the area that he was indicating is to your right.
Oh, so he's kind of checking out the possibility of someone or something else being here. Yeah, okay, well, storeroom?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll grab the other end of that lid if you want to take it with us, Peter.
As you grab that lid, you notice that there's a news clipping that was not part of your pile back at Roberta's house.
Ooh.
Cup, you have handout 6 Garrick clipping. It's a little tough to read, but it has a little information on it that might be useful and just interesting.
Yeah. Collapsed after show. Houdini did not complain, but said the punches made him wince. On the train to Detroit, this pain became more intense, and a wire was sent ahead for a physician to be at the station. He recommended that Houdini cancel his night show. He couldn't get the Handcuff King's consent to this, however. He was operated on Monday, and Friday a second operation was performed to relieve threatened paralysis of the abdomen. Temporary relief followed, but Saturday there was a relapse, and Houdini sank from then on. The $2,500 bronze and copper coffin in which Houdini provided in his will that he would be buried is in Detroit. By an odd trick of fate, awaiting the body of the master mystifier. All the appurtenances of the show were ordered shipped to New York when it closed after Houdini was taken to the hospital. Among the properties were the casket in which he used to imprison himself in one of his famous escape tricks.
If only he had gotten some sort of medical assistance sooner. Perhaps we'd be speaking to him in person and not as a ghost.
Roberta, how long have you been a member of your society thing?
Many years. I have been interested in what is beyond our normal perceptions for a very long time. It's been my life's passion.
Wonderful. And is tonight a common happenstance?
You mean seeing ghosts?
Yes.
Can I be very honest with all of you?
Please. I would like that.
I've never seen one before tonight. I've tried. I've looked and I've held seances and I've gone to haunted locations and I've tried to prove myself worthy of being a member of the Society for Psychical Research, but I've never actually seen any proof. I know there are many, many people who fake these things, and I would never do that. But tonight, it's the first time I'm actually seeing something that shows me there is more than what we see here, just as I've always known.
Yes, of course.
Have you all seen ghosts before?
Me? No. Well, I mean, tonight?
But not before tonight.
I'm from Baltimore, of course I've seen a ghost.
Oh, yeah.
But this one was different, right? This was Houdini. This was someone important, someone special, someone who wanted to bond with us. We need to find his coffin. Yes? We go to the cemetery. We dig him up.
I'm not so sure about that. First, let's go to the storeroom.
We haven't finished the storeroom, yes.
Let's go to the storeroom first, I think.
Right, yes. Yeah, there's steps and phases, right? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, certainly.
You reach the top of the stairs of the storeroom. The space is open, empty of anything of value, but it's cluttered with discarded props, some stage material. You can see that there are shattered eggshells on the floor. There's a brick that's laying near one of the windows. It's been smashed in. And in the center of the room is a large crate, about 9 foot long, with an open top.
Let me guess. The tin can?
This must be it.
Property of Harry Houdini.
Well?
He's not going to be in there, right?
Oh, no, they wouldn't. His dead body wouldn't just be in a crate in a dilapidated shutdown theater, would it?
I doubt it, but I suppose we're wishing on a star here that the artifact he keeps talking about might be in this box. Well, ladies, I suppose I'll go fishing around. And he goes walking towards the crate to
Wait for me.
pop his head in. And all right. Take a gander if you want to. And he cranes over the lip of the crate to see what's in there, crunching over the eggshells.
It's empty.
Oh, what a letdown.
Does our lid fit this box, this crate?
Are you carrying it with you, David?
Yeah, I think we did, right?
Yeah. We were hoisting it up.
It fits perfectly. Did you just close Peter in the crate?
Did you get inside?
Help.
No. No, I think, on the contrary, I think Peter's looking over the edge and David's going to kind of mindlessly shove him aside and climb inside and say, cover me up. This is what he wants. Do the seance above my body. Use the crate. This is the vessel, and I am the instrument to bring Houdini and his artifact to life.
David.
I feel it in my bones, and he's lying there like with his arms crossed over his chest.
David.
I think we should do it.
All right, well.
Can't hurt.
What's Peter's card, David?
Mac, very aggressively closes the lid on David.
Okay. Slam.
You hear a muffled 9 of hearts.
Sorry.
Quiet.
Roberta will sit on the lid and then say, David, tell us the truth. Did you ever actually know Harry Houdini? Were you his assistant, or did you just dream of being his assistant?
Oh, we've hit the truth or dare portion of the evening. Mac puts her ear close to the box so she can hear David's reply.
I saw Mr. Houdini perform and shouted recommendations toward the stage. I was a minor assistant, but an assistant nonetheless.
So no.
I think you're confusing assistants with heckling.
David, we have to tell you.
He guessed my zip code.
Oh, boy.
You're not a very good magician.
Can I look around in here to see if there's anything else in this space? We're here looking for an Egyptian artifact of some kind. Is there anything in this room that even remotely fits that description?
Not at all.
All right.
There's just junk in this room and a magician trapped in a crate.
Right.
Give me a constitution check, David.
All right. Let's do that. I think he's having the realization that maybe as the magician, he should have put someone else in the crate and performed some magic. I failed my con check, 68 over 55.
But the magician's assistant goes in the box.
That's true. So I failed. Yeah.
You begin to panic. How are you getting out of this crate, David?
I think he's starting to bang on the lid, on the bottom of the lid.
Okay, we should probably let him up.
Yes, and we'll push the lid off of the top of this crate.
Theater types. I'll never understand him. And he helps you lift the lid off.
David has gotten himself turned around. His feet are flailing out of the open end of the crate, and you can hear him banging incessantly on the top. Interestingly, there's a hollow echo coming from within the crate.
Is there a false bottom? David,
Hold on.
look, see if the bottom of the crate, get out of there and see if the bottom of the crate lifts up.
He's like spinning around in circles, tries to get his orientation back, and he will search the crate.
Give me do you have stage magic?
I do.
Ooh.
Despite the way I'm playing this character, I have a lot of it, actually.
You're trying not to upstage the guy on his big night.
That's right. Oh my God. I failed 86 over 70. Could I push this roll by smashing the bottom of the crate with the hammer?
Ah, yes.
That is a practical application of stage magic.
See, every magician's got a magic wand.
They're props magic.
By all means, David.
Oh, Doc, you'll be happy to know I rolled a 95 on my push.
Oh,
Oh, dear.
Oh, David. He rears back to deploy his magician's wand hammer. And the head goes sailing off behind his back and out the window into the street.
Oh! Well, at least we might know how the other window got broken.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flying hammer.
There's another crash and sound of shattering glass below.
I hope that didn't hit the car.
Or Benny.
I'm going to go check on Benny. Just out the window.
Benny's honking the horn now.
Oh, no.
We're under attack.
Okay.
Stand down, man. He's fine.
I am so sorry.
I guess you couldn't find anything.
I tried. I think I messed up.
That can't be all. We heard it.
It was hollow, I tell you.
Just like my head.
Quick, get in. Maybe the combined weight of us.
Oh.
There's got to be a bottom.
Is there like a latch or something that, like, with a spot hidden, we might be able to find to, like,
Oh, yeah.
that would open it up?
Absolutely. That sounds like a reasonable thing to do.
Oh, instead of the hammer. I get it. Yeah.
If everyone wants to look, I am not very observant.
I would love to look.
Yeah, take a gander, Mac.
I am looking, and I would like to push, because now we are all combined looking, and this is getting a little silly. I am having a lot of fun, but I don't like not finding things, so I'm going to try again. Ugh! I can't spend luck after, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
Off by 2.
Oh.
I could spend luck, I suppose. It's a pretty chonky chonk, though. Let me try. This seems important. I will spend 15 points of luck.
Okay.
Woof.
To get my 60 down to a 45.
Peter, you get down on hands and knees to check this lid.
Max stops and watches.
Your hands are vibrating on top of this lid.
Oh, jeez. It's the Betsy.
Somehow, the vibrating hands trip a lever that's in the corner of the lid, and a panel slides open. Mac, as this happens, you're watching intently and don't seem to notice that David is crouched down right behind you, and you go head over heels over the top of David.
Oh, why are you behind my knees?
I'm sorry.
Ow.
Let's get down into the box and see what's what.
The panel slides, and it's just a shallow recess, and inside you can see a leather scroll case.
Hello, Doctor. Peter reaches into this little recess, grabs the scroll case, and pulls it out.
You pull out the scroll case, and you can see that the letters HH have been embossed in the case, and it looks like there's a twist on one end of it to open it.
Great. He kind of looks around at the group. It's like,
Yes. Open it, Peter.
swell. Let's see what kind of papyrus Mr. Houdini brought back from Cairo, as he twists off the top and attempts to shake whatever's inside into his palm.
As soon as you twist the cap off, a beam of red light spills out of the scroll case. It's
What's that now? Okay.
That's right. Give me a sanity roll.
Oh, no. Everybody or just Peter?
Oh, everybody can see this. Like, red light has just filled the room.
Fun.
It's going from the top of the scroll case and all the way to the ceiling.
My sanity's out of this world. I succeeded.
I succeeded.
I also succeeded.
Under. Succeed.
We all succeeded.
Hey, what a fun magic trick.
I wouldn't put it past Harry Houdini to rig up something like this. I wonder how it works.
Hey, look, it's a light.
Some sort of electric battery in there, no doubt.
Oh, maybe so.
Do you see any hieroglyphs?
Let me see. And I will, as I said, try to shake whatever's inside out, or maybe look right into it.
So you look inside of it, and this solid beam of light, not actually physically solid, but like very dense beam of red light comes out, and you're staring into it, and you can see that there is indeed papyrus that's rolled up in this scroll case.
I work my fingers into the case and try to pinch out the papyrus and withdraw it from the tube, and also see what Peter assumes is a electric bulb of some kind that's been rigged up on a switch when you turn the lid. There has to be a rational explanation for this light. It's the classic magician stuff.
You pull the papyrus out, and within the case is nothing else. The light beam is spilling out of the papyrus, and you unfurl it.
This is a very elaborate prop.
Wait, the light is coming out of the paper?
It is, and you have handout 7 there.
Unless this is what he was talking about.
Peter, you unfurl the papyrus, and this crystalline red shape begins to hover off the page. It's projecting off of the papyrus, floating in space.
Everyone be careful.
What is that?
Peter, maybe you should put it down.
You reckon that Mr. Houdini might have sent us on this to wow us with one last illusion? I mean, Wilcox, you're a practitioner. Do you know how this works?
That's amazing. What the hell's happening here? He's just in like a trance looking at this thing floating off the page. Let me take a look at that. He'll try to snatch it away from Peter.
Whoa, gentlemen?
Yes, I repeat, gentlemen.
This could make us all famous. Look at this thing.
Maybe we should roll it back up and put it in the scroll and do another séance and tell Houdini that we found it and he can tell us what it is.
You think this is what he needs? Yes, let's do that.
It has to be.
I'll get back in the box.
But no one needs to be in the box, David.
Okay.
You're the mistress of the occult. Would you dare say that Mr. Wilcox being in the box when we use it as a sort of dais might amplify the psychical power?
I don't think so. I don't
Okay.
think it's necessary. But let's roll that up and put it back in the case, maybe.
All right, if you say so, although it is
I think so.
it is awfully pretty.
It's quite nice.
But what if we leave it spread out and do the seance over the levitating?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think we should do that.
I don't have I'm not occultic like anybody, but I think I did take this thing out and I'm inspecting it. I'm like, my sanity is even keeled. So I'm even though this is wonderful what I'm seeing, I'm just like, wow, the final illusion of Harry Houdini. May I roll occult to see if I can interpret anything about this thing?
Absolutely.
It's a long shot because my occult is very low, but you never know. Ooh, that's close. I don't know that this would necessarily be a lucky break. I rolled a 37 over 20. So no, I that's a failure.
So you recognize, certainly there are some hieroglyphs on this papyrus that you've seen at museum exhibits, but there's strange script along the margins, weird alien symbols that when you look at them, your skin begins to crawl, and this thing that's floating in space above you, you can't seem to count the number of sides to it. It continues to shift and turn.
It's more sides than it should have. It's non-Euclidean.
I was going to say sidey, but yes, non-Euclidean.
Oh yeah, it's super sidey. It's side prone.
At this, Roberta is going to try and actually take the scroll and start to roll it up again to put it
Okay, you're the expert.
back into the...
He'll let it go.
And just roll it up. We'll just put it in the case.
Does the case have anything written on it?
I think...
Just the initials, I reckon. Yeah, I don't see nothing else.
Would you mind, Roberta? I want to take the scroll back out. Not the gems, but I just want to get one more peek at the hieroglyphs and see if they don't make...
Well, but that will show the gem.
Well,
Because it's part of the scroll.
It's like a projection. It's got to be done with mirrors or
We have a mirror. Wait, follow me.
Oh.
And I want to go back to the green room with the mirror that Houdini showed up in.
Mac, you begin hustling down the stairs and back down the backstage corridor, and you notice that there's a beam of light that's cutting across the floor. It seems to be coming from the auditorium.
Is it flickering this time?
No, it's a solid beam of light. It looks very similar to your own flashlight that Roberta is holding, but it's not moving.
Kit?
Oh.
Kit, is that you?
Has something happened to Kit?
I'm not sure, but there's a light up ahead. I don't think we're alone. Again.
I will turn on our flashlight and shine it aggressively in the hallway. Hello? Is anyone there? Kid, are you there?
Harry?
You shine the flashlight into the auditorium, and you see that there's a flashlight beam that's spilling out across the floor, and you see a shape set just behind the flashlight beam, crumpled on the floor. No sound or response.
I'll run over to it and do a first aid check.
Give me a first aid check.
Gosh, I only have 30, so...
Do you think every time we call Harry Houdini, somebody dies?
Maybe. I rolled a 96.
You reach down, and it's clearly Kid. And as you grab his shoulder, you feel that it's wet.
Kid? Oh no, is it blood?
It is blood, and as you touch him, the body turns, and the head flops to one side.
Oh, God.
When you think of skyrocketing brands like Aloe, Allbirds, or Skims, it's easy to credit their success to great products, sleek branding, and brilliant marketing. But here's the overlooked secret. The real magic lies in the engine behind the scenes, the business powering their business. For millions of brands, that engine is Shopify, making selling seamless for them and shopping effortless for us. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Aloe Yoga uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/retail, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/retail to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/retail.
Thank you for listening to Ain't Slayed Nobody. For ad-free episodes, lots of bonus content, and special programming, please join our wolf pack at patreon.com/ain'tslayed. Or subscribe to Ain't Slayed Nobody Plus at Apple Podcasts. Nothing helps the show more than becoming a subscriber. See our show notes for full credits, and help us grow by posting friendly reviews and spreading the word to your friends and followers. Thank you, and good luck out there.